I have been questioned for a long time and still keep getting these questions often that I do not eat much, but still I have been gaining weight. Is that I have too much food or too little exercise? Is it just the exercise and diet that will need to be focused upon when it comes to your weight gain? Or can you put the blame on your genetics? Well, a study from an American university has particularly blamed your habit and stress as one of the leading causes for your weight gain. And the answer probably might not look good, but that's the truth. Studies suggest that the stress may hamper your body clock, thus contributing to weight gain. So let's find out more about how our interactions with the environment are necessary for a healthy life. American experts or experiments are very lively, and in one such experiment, mice were exposed to artificial stress. These mice showed interrupted hormone release, leading to an increase in their fat cells, not just doubling them, but also we could note a spike in their sugar levels. This suggested that if you stress the animal enough, it has a dramatic effect. These mice weren't eating something different, but the big shift could be seen in their metabolic activity, which caused the weight gain. In similar research on the chemical nature of our body found that the fat cells from their precursor stages of adipocyte progenitor cells, a type of cell that has not yet been completely differentiated as a fat cell, can be transformed into one of the fat cells within a few minutes following a stressful event. Now, adding a little medical jargon to what exactly I said, the form it takes to be a fat cell depends on the hormonal and chemical stimulation it receives, which is done by a certain protein called as PPAGR. This regulates the fat cell production. Now in the human's resting period, CCAAT, which is linked with the circadian property, induces a rapid increase in protein production, especially post a stressful condition such as a stressful working day hour. This simply means that the fat cell precursors commit to become a fat cell within 4 hours of the night. Like a switch, they are irreversible, commit to differentiate within only a few hours, which is much faster than the rest phase when it compared with an overall multi-day differentiation process. So only when you are resting, these fat cells tend to gain speed and multiply very faster than the rest of the day's activity. A healthy person turns no more than 1% of their precursor cells into fat cell. We do this by triggering our glucocorticoids, which is a natural hormone in our body, to reduce any kind of inflammation, which rises and falls throughout the day. This is regulated by a circadian rhythm. If you get significantly stressed, it leads to more production of glucocorticoids, which is good for losing weight. But we forget that in the evening when we rest, these glucocorticoids are absent, and due to the loss of normal glucocorticoids circadian oscillations, this results in a significant weight gain. Now what it implies is, if you are in a constant state of stress, you tend to be underweight. But if there is a transient gap between your stress levels, that is enough to put some of the weight back to your system. Well, a lot of forces are being working against a healthy metabolism when we are out of our circadian rhythm. Experts understand that the flaw in the circadian rhythm can alter the genes which help in self-differentiation of fat, muscle, and skin cells. These studies are interesting in that they show that the timing and the length of stimulation affects the formation of the growth of these fat cells. Having said that, we do not know why this actually happens. Is it because we are manufactured in a way that we try to get more stress and that can lead to a lot of fat as a protective mechanism, or something else? We're yet to find out about it. But one thing is for sure, it is not to be more stressful about the situation. And if at that moment we try to be more calmer, then the conversion of these normal fat cells into permanently irreversible fat cells will reduce. And as always, the best strategies is to meditate regularly, keeping your habits in good shape, being disciplined about your activities, habituate your daily activity. A regular, good, timely sleep in the dark may help. Also, what would help is subscribing to this awesome content where we decode the body's language for helping the community grow and be happy and healthy. So, stay tuned for more such insightful content. Until next time, take care.